We still have to get back to Kathmandu, and it's 110 kilometers, but that should be relatively easy, you know. I just had a fall. There was a ridge. Welcome to Turbocharged. We are in the land of the Gurkhas, the land of the mountains, the land of the mighty Annapurna. We are here to ride. Along with Royal Enfield, we are heading to Manang, a mystical place. Destination for today is Besi Sahar, and it's around 180 kilometers with broken tarmac, a mix of highways, but it should be easy compared to what we are going to face tomorrow. So yeah, let's go.
I don't hear words they're saying, only the echoes of my mind. People stopping still, I can't see their faces, only the shadows of their eyes. I'm going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain, going where the weather suits my clothes.
It's day 2 of the Royal Enfield Himalayan Manang adventure, and we are heading to Manang today. It's just 90 kilometers of ride, but it's gonna take us 5 hours because it will mostly be hilly terrain and a lot of off-road. So it's gonna be an interesting day. So we have started on the road to Manang, and we are around 5 kilometers in. The road has been torturous so far, and in fact the best road is the cobbled road over there. That's the best you'll get over here. Rest of it is purely rocks, pure off-road sections. It's still about 60 kilometers to Manang, but thankfully the roads have become better. But there can always be surprises. Let's hope not, because it's too much off-road for a day. I just had a fall. There was a ridge in between the road which I could not see. The front tire went over it, slid and threw me off the bike. Well, I'm fine. The bike is fine. I think it's just the handlebar is a bit bent, but I think we can ride. Well, that's part and parcel of riding off-road, going on an adventure. You fall, you pick up the bike, head on. I'm starting on my own adventure. We have a rest day today, and there's a lake somewhere around there. And I've asked the locals. The locals said there's a ghat after which you have to cross a bridge, and you'll get there. It's starting to snow quite heavily, so I think searching for the lake might not be a good idea because I'm traveling solo. So I think we'll just turn around and head back, leave the adventure for some another day. We are right now in the village of Manang, and it's a beautiful village situated at quite a height actually. Let me show you the Annapurna range. It's right behind me. Manang is at a high altitude, so it's better to get your body acclimatized, get it used to the higher altitudes, concentrate on your breathing. That helps quite a bit.
To have a toast. Let's have a toast for the douchebags. Let's have a toast for the.
It's day 4 of the Royal Enfield Himalayan Manang ride, and we are in Tal. We started off yesterday from Manang, and in spite of it being a treacherous road, we came back the same way we went, and surprisingly no one fell, absolutely no one. And it is surprising because the day before, actually 2 days before, when we were going to Manang, almost everyone fell off their bikes. Some fell multiple times. Now why did this happen? I think it is nothing to do with the terrain, it's more to do with the bike and the rider. Getting used to the motorcycle. The more you ride, the more you get used to it. I think that is the reason no one fell, and it's a very good reason that you should ride your motorcycles more often. Well, the ride isn't over yet. We still have to get back to Kathmandu, and it's 110 kilometers. Let's finish this tea, gear up and go ride. And we've successfully completed the Royal Enfield Himalayan Manang ride. Man, I'm gonna miss this motorcycle. 1059, bike number 72. I think when you go on rides like this, you somehow connect with the motorcycle and leave a part of your soul behind with the motorcycle. Come to think of it, these rides motorcycles are happy motorcycles because everyone makes happy memories on them. Don't you think?